going on, guys? It's your boy Cash, and we are going to go into the last thing that I wanted to do for the day. I know it's been a long day, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that lovely summon session. But now I want to see what this is, the Absolute Monarch and the Warriors of the Six Elemental Lords. Now, what I'm assuming is going to happen here, I need to turn the music back on. Hold on, before I start anything. I actually had to edit the music into my summon session because I forgot to turn it back on because it's like, not loud, but it's like when you're not actually playing. I don't want music playing. There we go. But I like the music actually, so why not? So what I actually want to do here is check out the solo mode and see exactly how strong or fun it is. Do they make you use their deck? Do you have to eventually use your own deck? As you can see, scenario, practice, duel, goals, and then there's some other duels up here. So let's see what it is. So we clear this, we get some stuff. I just want to see like what it's like before they just showed like a thing. I don't know if it's voice acted, you know, like what is this mode and is it fun? Is it something to look forward to? Do I have to press buttons? Body the concept of destruction. Oh, I gotta read. No, their dignified appearance and behavior were like those of monarchs. No one knew for what purpose the monarchs sought the destruction of the world. They wield the paranormal powers and reduce everything in their sight to nothingness. Thunder booms before them and trees turn brittle. They boil the mountains and crack the earth. They conquer storms and submerge all of the unfathomable darkness. The world steeped in turmoil and rage, subsumed by violence. And when there's nothing more to destroy, they move to the next land. But that would mean that there was more to destroy. It kind of contradicts itself, searching for further destruction. All that witness this great destruction shudder in fear. It is fate for any unfortunate enough to be in their path to disappear in an instant. And among the destroyers of the world, there's an alpha, not a beta. Its overwhelming power of intimidation lays other destroyers prone and possesses untold strength. Erebus, the Underwood Monarch. Erebus, the Underwood Monarch, sits on his throne in the darkness of darkness. Looking at it, is this what it is? Is it just like just doing how to do? Yeah. And you can't sell any of these cards, so unless I feel like. Yeah, see, I want rewards like this. Hopefully this gives me something cool. So this is loaner deck, so this is them giving me a deck to play with. This is not my deck, so if it's trash, it wasn't my fault. If it was good, it was. So this is the best deck. Sorry, the best board. Volcano. What makes an honor deck unique? When you tribute summon are successful, you will be able to use a variety of effects. Yeah, pretty much when you tribute summon them, you just get cool stuff. You can also customize your deck in many ways to experiment with dueling with a range of strategies using monarch spells and traps that aid with tribute summoning and all that cool stuff. Yeah. Doesn't he destroy like everything? Oh yeah, so it's just gonna tell me how to play. I kind of hate sometimes of this because it's like if you buy, it's a free-to-play game, so it's like you can just do this yourself. Yeah, so you do this normal summon. If you can special summon defense, and their defense are always that low. What? I'm not reading the card. I guess I got the special summon something. You can perform an extra tribute summon this turn because of Eidos' effect. Thank you, Eidos. Tribute summon this bad Mama Gemma. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, I forgot it's not like PlayStation. Definitely think PlayStation is the best format. Summon him right in the middle. Activate his effect. Doesn't it activate automatically, or do I actually have to? I can tribute summon. When this card is tribute summon, you can target up to 3 things, destroy them. If this card was tribute summon using a water one, your opponent cannot activate anything, which is awesome. I don't know if that was the case there, but oh god. Yes. So much better on a PlayStation. Oh, probably on a Xbox or whatever. Oh. Doesn't matter. What the hell? That also doesn't matter. 4 chains. What are you supposed to do when I turn my trap cards into monster cards? I think that still works though. I think that's just a waste of time. Yeah, what are you doing? I can now attack my life punch. Well, not mine, but your life punch directly because I killed everything in the cool. I hope that they actually have like things like maybe you can alter that, like make it a lightning bolt, a fireball, or something like that. That'd be cool. And we got this stuff. An Earth Orb for unlocking locked chapters in solo mode. An Earth Orb. What is that? It's supposed to summon Spell Striker and the Tricky to secure. Yeah, that's how you use the deck. Spell Striker, I forgot, has a really easy summon thing. But Tricky, you have to discard a card. But still pretty easy to get out. Then those two, and then you probably get one of the Mega Daggers out. Right? I'm sure. It's still like tutorial, though. No, it's not. I can do whatever I want. Oh, baby. Turn 1. So, this is like an actual regular duel. So, this is if I mess up, you guys can judge me. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon anything from the deck. So, I was summoned from the deck. Also, you cannot special summon cards from the extra deck, which you don't usually... Oh, we do have an extra deck. What the hell? Probably this for the rest of the turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one banished monarch, spell, or trap, and add it to my hand. So this one, I can use it once during your turn. If you tribute summon a monster, you contribute one a monster your opponent controls, even if you don't control it. That's nuts. Yeah, I'd like to do that later. So we'll save that. Put this face down because it's a trap, and I don't know what it does. Restoration of the monarchs does something, and I don't care at the moment. And we're going to end our turn. I think this is definitely a card that you want to use like in motion. So now it's his turn, but he's actually not going to play like an idiot. Thunder Dragon. What does our card do? Once per your turn, main phase or your battle phase, you can immediately tribute summon. Oh, that's dope. But no, I don't need to do that at the moment. That one, he just gets 2 Thunder Dragons into his hand, and then he's gonna play something else. Sacrifice, play the Tricky. I don't even know why this. Well, oh, it's a continuous trap, so I can just activate it so it doesn't bother me anymore. What? I get to wait. Why? Is that what that card does? Oh no, it's his card effect. So we're fighting against a guy using the same thing as we are. That's basically what we're doing. Yeah. So when you guys, you can summon. Was it actually face up? Because I'll be tired. You can target up to 2 cards. No, it didn't matter. All right. So now we can summon this. Activate her effect. No. Use this guy. No. And then we can summon this. You contribute summon when you can send up to 2 F in an event. You can special summon. Yeah, that sounds good. Not really reading it, but pretty sure it sounds good. Big Mama, yeah, give me that. I know you're gonna special summon something. Stop it. I could send 2. I'll just send that and that. And yeah, that. So I sent 2, so I can summon another one to the field, I guess. Get this card. Look at your opponent's hand and discard 1 card from their hand. Then, if it's a monster card, that told me if I tribute. Wait, does this thing count as if I? No, it doesn't. Okay. So right now I'm just doing it for like actual stats. So that's fine. Now I have 2 8s on the field. I guess if I didn't summon in that way, there's probably like a Xyz 8 in here. There's not. All right, sweet. Anywho. Stop it. No reason to use this card. Like, I understand why I would use it, but no reason to use it. To stick as saying during your turn, turn your activates, you cannot spend it. Yeah, that's fine. But it's cool. Like, if I put this face down, I could use their card and then, like, summon something. Oh, wait, what happened to my card? Did he come back to my hand? Maybe. And you lost. It's fine. What does that even do? Make it make sense. Alright, so what is this? Activate this by targeting one of your monsters in the graveyard. I don't have a monster in my graveyard, do I? I do have monsters in my graveyard. Why can't I use this? Oh, they have to have those crazy stats. Alright, so I don't want a mega. So I'm pretty sure I can do this again. Is there a card that I can use? Send 1 time from your graveyard, draw 2 cards. You can banish this card from your graveyard, reveal 3 from your deck. Your opponent chooses one of them, and I can go. So that's pretty free. It's the freest 2 cards I've ever heard in my life. What? What? What is this card? Reveal 3 from my deck. Your opponent chooses one of them, and it adds it. This card is nuts. Holy boy. Return to the monarch. You cannot special summon. When you tribute summon a monster, you can activate add 1 monster that costs 1. Add 1. So this is a continuous spell. So that's free to activate. We can activate this. Who's a warrior? Is she a warrior? Wow. Okay. Synergy. Alright, so now we can go again. Idiot. Alright, boom. And then, what's this? I could trigger target 1 card in the field, banish it. That would actually give me the dubskis. You can tribute summon this by tributing 1 tribute summon monster. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I'd rather summon 2. Yeah, no, that's fine, sir. That's why we're doing this. So if I could attribute that one if I wanted to, but I want to just get rid of his card. I can summon 2? Oh boy. This deck is kind of nice, right? Cool. Helps you cycle the deck is pretty much what it's saying. Rip. Can I use this? No, I could just set it. I think that's it. The music knows. Figuring it out together. We're learning together. Not bad. So, Adia seems to set up a lot. Like, a lot. Alright, so next up, loner deck. My deck. Clear. So, we got some dark orbs. As well. So, that was cleared, right? Okay. So, now I can go up here or the goal. But the goal is just... Alright, we're going to go up here first. Oh, I can't. I have to get more orbs. Wait, how do I get more? So I have to come back there. The advances of the monarchs who embody the very concept of destruction continue. How many countless worlds must have they destroyed? Must have been destroyed. Lightning storms, blizzards, lava, seismic catastrophe. All manners of destruction assail the world as they advance. The monarchs grow even stronger, perpetually pushing the boundaries of destruction. Their power defiles all matter equally. There is no way to discern whether or not the monarchs are aware of what they destroy. They're just good. They advance thoroughly, expunging all that enters their field of vision, no matter the scenery, except each other. For some reason, they're all friends. However, in a land reduced to rubble, from the heavens descended a creator. Ether, the heavenly monarch. A savior descended as if a miracle. The land awaiting its destruction, whether its creator could be counted as one of the monarchs is unknown. The ground in which the creator has landed slowly begins to revive. A day will surely come when this land regenerated by the creator will be destroyed again. Nonetheless, with no reward, Ether, or Ether, the heavenly monarch fills this ruined world with light of rebirth. So they destroy everything and she just comes and fix it? That's Stibbit. That's Stibbit! And now we got that deck. Use tribute summon and unleash the power of the level 6 monarchs. It's important to have a monster to tribute for double summon and reinforce truth. Gate clear. You found a new card pack, Supernatural Eternals. Do I want to go to the store? Hell yeah! I just want to look at it. Elemental Saber. So it looks like it has that, and it has stop it, back up, and it has some of the monarchs. So it's like a new thing with the saber deck. It's not the saber deck. It's like elementals, and I guess it's another archetype that synergizes with it. Elemental Saber, which is supposed to be the next thing that we're gonna look into. We got some time, so let's check that out. Or do these things like synergize with each other? I'm not gonna summon on it, by the way. I don't care to. I'm a Link boy. Oh my god. Unlock. Okay, so Ruin and Demise. Unlocked when the Absolute Monarch is cleared, and unlocked when the Warrior of the Sixth Element is cleared. So I have to clear both of these in order to get this one. This one clears when Ruiner's Demise. Okay, so, okay. I like this. So for a solo player or someone that's new, this seems like a really good thing. You get to learn a decent amount of the cards, and I actually prefer this. Now, as far as should I cover all of it, I don't think you would necessarily need to. If it was voice acted or something, I think it's cool. And it's also giving you a little bit of lore of the cards. I kind of like that. The world is comprised of 6 elements: earth, water. Don't know why I couldn't say water there. Water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. The elements were brought to earth by the 6 elemental lords. And those are those? No. Oh no, I've seen these before. So these are some different cards. The world is at peace as long as the 6 elements are in equilibrium. However, when the balance is disrupted, the elemental lords appear to fuck shit up. When the elemental lords' physical forms have increased its density enough to be seen by humans, disaster occurs. The elemental lords have appeared numerous times, causing natural disasters throughout the world. So what is this, like a battle of who's badass, the lords of the monarchs? The ancients built temples to calm these reoccurring natural disasters. People prayed continually, but the elemental lords did not possess the capacity to answer those prayers. They did not possess the capacity to give a fuck. However, the people's desperate prayers would be answered miraculously after hundreds of years. Another power that had nothing to do with the elemental lords may have taken pity on them. Lollies. No, sorry, elemental lords. Okay. Chose a handful of humans. Okay, I thought I was reading it. It's elemental sabers. So these guys are going to fight against them. Elemental sabers, they serve the elemental lords and maintain the order of the elements. Cure. Practice. And then we go and lose. If I lose any, okay, so now I get the 150. So I guess I can go back there and then like go back to that monarch thing and then be like, oh, and then that could be a thing. All right, so let's see. I've actually never heard of this archetype. I do know the monarch archetype a little bit. This one I have no idea what I'm doing. What makes it elemental saber? Elemental. It's just elemental. Element saber. Monsters have effects that allow their attributes to be changed while they are in the graveyard. While you have 5 element saber monsters in the graveyard, you can use each of their effects to fulfill the special summon conditions of the mighty elemental lords, which is to have 5 monsters of the same attribute in the graveyard. Interesting. I don't see the necessary point of doing that, but I guess this game will tell me. So this guy is dark. So I guess I got to do a little reading. Well, actually, the game's gonna like babysit me for this round. So let's see. Activate the Palace of the Elemental Lords. Why not? All monsters you control gain attack and defense equal to the number of different attributes in the graveyard by 200. Once per turn, you can add 1 element saber monster from your deck to the hand, but you skip the battle phase of your next turn, even if this card leaves the field. Once per turn, if an element saber monster in your hand or field would send a card from the hand to the graveyard, you can activate an effect. You can send that many monsters from your deck to the graveyard instead. Oh, okay, so that's way better. You 100% want to be doing that. Add elements using the Palace effect. So we activate this, and it snaps that to me. It's gonna just put this in my hand. Activate the effect. This you just added your hand to perform a special summon. You can send 2 monsters from your hand to the graveyard to special summon this card. Well, how am I gonna send? Oh, instead of sending 2 from my hand, which is what it's asking me to do, I can send it from my deck because of my field card. So it's gonna make me send this one, and then this one. Oh, I'm liking this. So instead of sending from my hand, I'm putting stuff in my deck, and then alright, so depending on the attribute of the elemental saber sent to the graveyard, Element activates powerful effects that protect you and your monsters when special summoned. In addition, Palace of the Elemental Lord has an effect that increases your monster. Oh, well, we already did that. We already know about that. The current 2 elements are water, because we just put 2 waters in there. Activate the effect that it changes element. So I go in the graveyard and change their element, huh? Alright, 1 of these. Does it change all of them? Does it matter? Dark? Now summon this guy as well in your attack of your 2 powered up monsters. Now hold on, I just want to see. Is it one per turn? Once per turn, you can send blah blah blah. Add to the king. You can declare one attribute. You can declare one out of this card, and the graveyard becomes that until the end of the turn. So that means both of them now dark? No, only that one is dark. Now attack. I'll still kill him regardless, but. So that's the one thing that you can keep changing it. But where's the one? So is it him that had the different thing? So this is what you do. You spread them out. So one was fire, water. So dark. Okay. I get it. I'm gonna mess this next part up really bad. I could completely see it. This is gonna be a nightmare. But now we got the 150. So could I go up here, or is this gonna be a different one? See, that's a different element. So we could technically go back. Well, maybe I'll still do that in this video. All right, so this one gives us the fire. Still gives us the loner's deck. But I have an idea of how it works, but it's gonna be like sending the right cards to the graveyard, I guess. Oh, we got Regeki. That's fantastic. That man put out Sojin? Is that what we're doing? Sojin? Alright, cool. Terra for all, they love me. That's free. Get your field spell card in play and win the game. Hey, who remembers when field cards you can only put out like one? Alright, so now, if you have a on the hand of the field, you can send cards in the. Okay, so I could just play. That's how they wanted me to do it, right? I sent 2. No, okay, I messed that up. All right, I need to send stuff to the graveyard. You can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard, then target one other things properly. We also have an extra deck as well, but the extra deck looks like it's absolutely terrible. Let's just summon you, I guess. I have Regeki if things go wrong. Things are going wrong. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That's fine. I messed that up. It's fine. So yeah, I needed to activate one of those things and then did that. So we're gonna take some damage. Say again, stop it. Oh, so this one I can summon by having exactly 5 monsters in my thing. Pot of Extravagance. Start your turn by banishing 3 from my. Oh, so that's why they have these dumb cards in there. Draw 1 for each card banished. For the rest of the turn, you after that, you cannot draw any cards by card effect. So I want to use that last if I can. So this one, it just gives me, you can add 1 element from your deck to your hand, but skip the battle phase of the next turn by doing that. So I feel like I can't even. Oh no, I can, right? Once per turn, if you have a hand thing, so I have to use it here. No? Am I losing my mind? I can definitely use this for defense, but I feel like once per turn you can send 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard. And instead of saying from the hand to the graveyard, it would actually throw them in down there. And then I could. Now how long does this last? It lasts a turn, right? To the end of the turn. So what if I put you out? He's gonna get boosted up. I can activate. You can send 1 thing from my hand to the graveyard, then target 1 face-up monster on the field. Change it to defense. If this card is in the graveyard, okay. So I'm gonna use its effect anyway. To put. That's kind of stupid. I should technically just Regeki. I know that. All right. So once per turn, you can add. If an element in your hand will be discarded. Okay. Throw you in there. Makes me stronger. Just gonna put him face down. Attack this guy. Oh, see, it did skip it. It did skip it. Okay. What's my effect? What is it asking me to do? Once per turn, you can... Oh, I can do that on their turn, too. So this guy is definitely hyper. And I guess I can use it, right? I can... Oh, my God. So as long as they have a face-up card. This card is super broken. Because if they summon a big bad, I could just turn it face down. I can just literally turn it face down. Like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Not dealing with that. Sorry. That's busted. So you, in this deck, you definitely want him out. If he's a warrior, yeah. But you would do it once they try to activate an effect or something. These cards were already summoned on the field, so that's why he was able to just flip them back up. And then he just ends his turn. So I'm trying to get to the point where I have actually... So I didn't search my deck for anything. Or destroy each monster whose attack is higher than its original attack. Why? Damn, that would destroy me pretty badly. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna use this because I don't care. I don't think I'm gonna be drawing anything else. I can banish 6 cards? Wait, why did it only give me that much? Is it for every 2? Oh, for every 3. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so Harpies, I can use that because it's free. Even though it's benefiting me, this card is actually benefiting me. Foolish Burial. Oh, God, that's so good. Relax, bro. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I could use him now to put one more in there to put something face down. I don't want to use this because... Well, if I could use it now if I think I'm going to win the game, which I do not think I'm going to do that. You could send one to the graveyard and target one. That's not that card and special summon it. Ignoring it, special summon conditions. Once per turn, it's this. Oh, so I could have been using this like 8 years ago. So once per turn, I could take a monster from my hand and special summon it, ignoring its conditions. So I could have summoned this a while ago. I'm sorry. Card special summon, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls. And damn, if this face-up card leaves the battlefield, skip the battlefield phase of your next turn. Oh, wow, and this thing definitely gives you a pretty good boost. So I could send one from... Oh, it has to be properly summoned at least once, and then I can summon it. Gotcha. So it has to be once properly summoned. He's the one that does 2, so I was confused. I thought that all of them had like this weird 2 effect. So... Nope. Hi. So he has to be in the hand. He has to actually be in the hand to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Still have 4. And then we're gonna do... I'm gonna Regeki them anyway. But I'm trying to make sure I get this combo right. Wait, what do you do? What do you want? To negate the activate. No! What the... What just happened? Oh, select the card I want. Okay. I already used the... Okay, I already used the other effect, so I can't use it again. That's still not enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now I gotta go to each one and turn them... well, no. You're already light. You're a thing, so I gotta do you. Turn you light. So you're trading this for power to summon one. Still pretty cool though. This would look epic though in like this thing, like, and then you turn the light and like if they actually had like a cool effect signifying that they're turning it over. And then last one. And that's gonna allow me to summon Phosphorus Rage, the Elemental Lord. And now that when this card is summoned, you can destroy all monsters you're opponent. Oh, I don't even have to do the other thing. Yeah, this thing does it by itself. No need for Regeki. Now I can change this one. Now that he's summoned, right? Now I can change him to a different element, like water. I could have been doing some different because he, yeah, when you wait, part of following, you can only use this in a elemental lord depending on the original ones. Okay, since I changed them, they're different. You know, Harpy's Feather Duster. Now I could put. What if I put one of him in my hand? This gets my next battle phase, right? So if I put Mania in my hand, can't I use his? No, I already used the hand thing. Gotcha. Cool. Lot to think about, but this is Yugi, man. Lapu! Atuk! That's like brain power, man, but it's once you learn how to pilot it, it's like nothing. But you gotta learn how to pilot it. But woo! Cool stuff there. Let's see to hit the goal. That is a cool deck to play. See, this one doesn't. The Monarch give you a thing like an actual structure, but this one did not. Element Saber now protect the temples which pilgrims no longer visit. In day to day, they manage the elements that compromise the world to not flare out of control. Let's say, for example, the element of fire flares up. Element Saber would enhance the power of the water element. It would rain throughout the land, extinguishing the flames. When one element gets out of hand, the forces of the opposite element are increased, restoring balance. So this is like an anime. This is probably already anime. Inherit only a fraction of the Elemental Lord's authority and cannot exercise all their power, nor should that power make them feel as if they are gods. They use their ability to command and train and do right. Training never ends for the Element Sabers. Yeah, that guy is busted. That dark guy, yeah, just you try to do something. Oh my god. Blah, 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 blah. That guy's a beast. Extend Secret. Do I want to go destroy? Sure. So, wait, I think this is the same one, right? Power is 5, actually. So they're telling me that this deck is busted. Which is the same one from before. It just allowed me to unlock it, which technically, theoretically, I mean, maybe should have staggered that so it stayed open. But I'm liking this. So now that I beat those two, it should unlock the next one, right? New gate options are unlocked. So now we get this, and it's letting me know I have some gate options here. Let me just press play, and I just want to see what happens when I unlock it. I won't do it right now to not make the video too long, but I can say I can unlock it. And I have 2 new duels, and that gives me even more of that. Utilize Treeborn Frog. It's a loner deck, but I like this. This is PvE where you get to play with their like random decks. You don't have to build your own deck. It's a really good thing to do when you don't have your own deck. But I will say one thing: you're not gaining any resources. You're gaining these resources, which could be good if you keep getting. Let's see, I unlocked this one. You gotta like find out. It's okay, I guess, if you're unlocking like structure decks. You get all the structure decks, I guess, from this. And then you get, you know, more cards out of that, but you definitely want to maintain and keep getting this resource at the end of the day. But getting structure decks definitely help you make a quick deck, and you can play it online, especially if you unlock a very strong structure deck. So that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was actually pretty fun. I actually enjoyed myself. I hope you guys did too. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment, subscribe. God, I gotta stop repeating myself. Just remember that every day at the Kashino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.